Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I am Matsina reading you the news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate new premises of Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Vanijya Bhawan. Defence Ministry approves establishment of wayside amenities, BRO cafes on 75 border roads in 12 states, union territories. Niuland expected to become full-fledged district by year-end, says DC Niuland. And Nagaland girls beat Ladakh 2-1 in first match at Under-17 Football Championship. Now, the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the new premises of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Vanijya Bhawan, tomorrow. During the program, Modi will also launch a new portal, Inaugurate, National Import-Export Record for yearly analysis of trade, which is developed as a one-stop platform for stakeholders to get all necessary information related to India's foreign trade. The Prime Minister will also address the gathering on the occasion. Constructed near India Gate, the Vanijya Bhawan is designed as a smart building which incorporates the principles of sustainable architecture with a special focus on energy saving. It will serve as an integrated and modern office complex to be used by the two departments under the Ministry, Department of Commerce and Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. Defence Ministry has approved the establishment of wayside amenities on 75 border roads in 12 states and union territories, with Border Roads Organisation, BRO. These are intended to provide basic amenities and comfort to the tourists and lead to boosting of economic activities in border areas, besides generating employment for the local people. The ministry said the wayside amenities will be branded as BRO cafes. The scheme provides for development and operation of wayside amenities in public-private partnership mode with agencies on license basis, which will design, build and operate the facility as per guidelines of BRO. Amenities like parking, restaurant, restrooms, and first aid facilities will be provided. Selection of licensees will be done through a competitive process, while terms of agreement will be for 15 years, further extendable by up to 5 years. In Nagaland, the BRO Cafe will be located at Kohima. Deputy Commissioner Niuland, Sarah S. Jamir, chaired the first coordination meeting today with the heads of offices of the newly created district. The DC presented an outline of the master plan for the new DC complex and directed the officers to discuss with their respective head of offices, HOOs, for necessary arrangements and accommodation in the proposed complex. Jamir said, Niuland being a new district, many HOOs are yet to be deployed and assured that the matter would be taken up with the higher authority without delay. She added, Niuland is expected to have a full-fledged district by the end of the year. The DC also directed the officers to immediately begin functioning of their respective offices even without HOOs. Chief Electoral Officer Nagaland V. Shashank Shekhar today held a review meeting for the conduct of the Presidential Election 2022 with Assistant Returning Officers Krohitunyo Rio and Darho Shupao. A press release stated that in accordance with the Election Commission of India's instructions, the meeting reviewed various preparations such as security arrangements, collection of ballot boxes and other electioneering matters. The presidential election will be held on 18th of July between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m., while counting of votes will take place in New Delhi on 21st of July. The last date for filing nominations is 29th of this month. This news is a broadcast from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. To commemorate the 250th birth anniversary of Raja Ram Mohan Roy, awareness rallies on women empowerment were conducted at various districts across the state today. Flagging off the rally at Chumukedima, ADC Dr. Kuzo Duadio said, Education is the most basic thing for women empowerment, as education empowers a person to know what to do, what is right, and know what decision to take. He said another women empowerment is gender equality and identity. A rally was also held in Pak beginning from the District Hospital Junction till Government Higher Secondary School Auditorium. Meanwhile, the Department of Art and Culture Paran also organized a rally in Jaluke, which saw participation by around 250 students. Flagging off the rally, EAC Paran, Ihoilung Trilo, exhorted the students on the need for a new generation of social reformers who can bring in change and empowerment to women in the 21st century. A similar rally was also organized at Seminu by the District Cultural Office, Kohima Art and Culture Department, Nagaland. Film Association of Nagaland, FAN, has officially been affiliated with the Federation of Film Societies of India, FFSI. A program was held today at the Regional Centre of Excellence for Music and Performing Arts in Zotsama with FFSI Vice President and Asia Pacific Secretary of International Federation of Film Societies, Narendra Mazumdar, as the guest of honor. Mazumdar said India has over 350 regular film societies and 150 campus film societies in colleges and universities. Sharing the struggles of filmmakers during the industry's initial years, he highlighted the changes in filmmaking and screening processes over the years, as well as the impact of social media. Mazumdar also suggested various steps and initiatives that the state government and FAN can take to promote the film industry in Nagaland. 7 films, personally curated by Mazumdar, were also screened during the event. National Career Service Centre for SC/ST Kohima under Ministry of Labour and Employment is offering 3 stipendiary training courses for SC/ST job seekers free of cost. The Sub-Regional Employment Officer informed that the training course will begin from 1st of July this year. The courses include General English, General Awareness, Numerical Ability, Shorthand, Computer, O-level computer training from NILIT centers, and O-level computer hardware maintenance course. The age limit is between 18 to 30 years, having educational qualification of 10+2 or equivalent. The trainees will be given 1,000 rupees per month stipend for the courses. The selection test will be held on 28th of this month at the office of the Sub-Regional Employment Officer, Directorate of Employment, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Kohima. For further details, one may visit the said office. Nagaland girls team registered their first win against Ladakh, 2-1 of the ongoing Hero Junior Under-17 Women's National Football Championship played at the Indira Gandhi Athletic Stadium Practice Ground, Guwahati today. In the game, Nagaland team scored the first goal through Zezechunyo in the 40th minute. 4 minutes later, Chimushe added the second goal to make it 2-0 in the first half. Despite Alia Ashraf scoring for Ladakh in the 69th minute, Nagaland team were able to manage and hold on the lead till the final whistle. After a fine display by Chimushe, she was awarded the player of the match. State coach Ruffer Mayase after the match said it was a well-contested match, Nagaland dominating the first half and Ladakh played better in the second half. The coach said they will try to give their best in the next 2 matches. Meanwhile, Advisor for Youth Resources and Sports, Zaleh Nikha, took to Twitter and congratulated Team Nagaland for winning their first match at the championship. A total of 34 teams are participating in the championship that began on June 18 and will end on 4th of next month. Nagaland is clubbed in Group E with Ladakh, Punjab and Kerala. While Kerala beat Punjab by 6-1 in the other match of the Group E, Nagaland girls are scheduled to play Kerala on 24th of June and Punjab on the 26th of the month. To end the news, here are the headlines again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate new premises of Ministry of Commerce and Industry Vanijya Bhawan. Defence Ministry approves establishment of wayside amenities BRO cafes on 75 border roads in 12 states and union territories. Niuland expected to become full-fledged district by year-end, says DC Niuland. And Nagaland girls beat Ladakh 2-1 in first match at Under-17 Football Championship. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Have a good night.